Hi friends, in this session I will give answer to two prominent questions asked by FRM Part 1 candidates. So first question is how to get previous year's GARP exam papers or GARP question papers. And second question is how many practice papers, GARPs practice papers you should solve in order to clear FRM Part 1 exam. So answer to first question is very simple and straightforward. So there is no such thing as GARPs previous year's exam papers in public domain. So GARP's exam paper is proprietary content, and everyone in even the previous exams, when the exam was pen and paper exam, we were supposed to submit our question paper. So the question papers are not in the public domain. So don't even try to gather all those question papers because there is no such thing. Now there is a scam going on where scammers are messaging students on everyone who is pursuing FRM that they have previous year's question papers, previous year's 10 question papers, and they are asking FRM candidates to purchase those question papers for some price. So please don't fall for all those scams. So no one has the previous year, nobody has access to previous year's question papers. Now, second question is very, very important. That is the how many previous years practice papers you should solve in order to clear FRM Part 1 exam. So right now you are seeing on the screen, these are the practice papers and not the question papers. So practice papers are released by the GARP to guide students on exam, like what is the format of the exam or what type of questions are asked in the exam. So there's a reason for guidance. And my reason to provide you this guidance or work on this video is very important because I saw one video and one of the students sent me one particular screenshot of one particular institute. So I will first tell you what was in the video. The faculty or the presenter in that video who was guiding FRM Part 1 candidates, and he said that to make sure you practice enough or clear FRM Part 1 exam, you should solve 10 years past 10 years GARPs practice papers. So this was in the video. Second is in the content. Okay, so there is one institute who is providing past 10 years practice papers, GARPs practice papers as a part of their content. Okay, so first of all, maybe it is illegal, legal, whatever it is. I'm not very much concerned about whatever like someone is providing in the content. But in my opinion, this is very misguiding. And I have very harsh comment for these type of this category of faculties. Like the first, maybe they are idiot. They don't understand what is GARP's practice paper and how many GARP practice papers are important and like that. Or if they know what is GARP's practice paper, or if they understand GARP's practice paper and still they are recommending you to solve previous 10 years GARP's practice papers, or they are providing past 10 years GARP's practice papers in as a part of their study package, which they are selling it to students. So you can consider them as a fraud. So it is either this particular thing is a fraud, or these faculties are fraud or idiot. Okay, so whatever is the scenario, here I will guide you on this particular scenario, like how many practice papers are important for your exam. So as you know, I don't say anything or I don't talk about anything without research. Okay, and I will show you with like on the screen, like why I have certain opinion. I will give you answer, but first, let's compare here in this video. We will compare three GARPs practice papers. So first is the 2021 GARPs practice paper, then 2022 practice paper, and we will also compare 2019 practice paper. So right now, here you can see this is 2019 practice paper and 2021 practice paper. So first we will compare these practice papers, and then I will tell you like what you need to do, how to make sure like whatever you're doing in the preparation is correct thing or right thing. And if you like all these type of videos, whatever I provide as a content and as a guidance, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel and like this video. Right, so first let's compare 2021 and 2019 practice paper. Now here 2019 and 2021, there is reason to compare these question papers because in 2019 our curriculum was different. So in 2019, GARP used to provide curriculum in a very different manner. There was big change in 2020. In 2020, GARP came up with their own curriculum books. Previously, GARP's curriculum books were nothing but content from different authors. Okay, so there is a big change. And I know for sure for 2020 and 2021, there is no change in GARP's practice paper, right? So here we will compare two practice papers, one from the new curriculum and one from the old curriculum. Syllabus was same, but curriculum was changed. Okay, the way GARP provides the curriculum changed. Now let's see what happens here. So first, we will start with the question by question comparison. So this is the first question. First question in this 2021 curriculum is this. I hope this is visible. In case this is not visible, I will just do one thing. Just a second. Okay. So I'll just zoom it in and I will just provide you this particular part, right? So see here. So a risk manager is deciding between buying futures and directly and something like that, and then there is an arbitrage opportunity, and then there are four options. So futures contract is less liquid than, and so on. So these are the four options. Now let's check what's inside or what's in the first question from 2019, which was from the old curriculum's question paper. And surprise, the question is exactly same. Exactly same. There is no change in these two questions, right? Maybe this is just a coincidence. So we will compare second question. And here's in second question, we have again exactly same question paper. Now let's compare third question. And again, exactly same question. Okay. And again, in the fourth question, we have exactly same question. So here you can see the same question, and again, same question, and so on. Okay. Now here, we can see these question papers, practice papers, despite the change in curriculum, are exactly same. Okay. However, it is not very correct to say exactly same because I know there are 4 to 5 questions which are different in both the question papers. Okay. So like I guess 7 question paper or something like that. This is also same, and again, yeah, this particular question. So what GARP did, so GARP inserted or GARP provided some new questions in 2020 curriculum, or some new points or concepts in 2020 curriculum. So GARP inserted these particular questions here. Okay. So I'm more than sure if I search this particular question here, I should get that question. Okay. So there is a difference in this particular question. Now, maybe we will get this question here. Yes. Okay. So there is change in this particular question. Okay. So there are 4-5 questions where we have some change. Okay. Let's check the next question. This is the 9th question. Okay, again, the 9th question is again same. See here. So this is exactly same question. 10th question is again same. Okay. Same. Next question is again same. We will just do one thing. We'll jump into like some 29th question. Let's check. We'll check some random questions. And here we have one more difference. So you will find some difference in questions, but broadly the area is same. So again, if you check the 28th question, it is again same. 27th question, it is again same. But this 29th question is different. Okay, so 29th question is slightly different. And if you just search, so I searched or I checked this, so I was able to find out 4 to 5 questions which are different. So broadly speaking, the questions are more or less same from the 2019 to 2020. So approximately, even if we become conservative and we say like, so approximately 90 questions are same and 10 questions are different. So please make sure you are solving old question paper or old practice paper just to get 10 more questions. So that's the limit. Okay. So you are not getting 100 new questions. So don't rush or don't push yourself too hard on like trying to get the new question papers or previous year's practice papers. Now, if you compare 2019 with previous question papers, so then there is no change, absolutely no change in 2019, 2018, 2020, 2017, and so on. So all questions papers were same. So you are seeing this particular change just because there is big change in the curriculum. And despite this big change in curriculum, GARP made sure, or GARP kept more or less questions same, 90 questions same and 10 questions different, right? So that's the thing about first part. Okay, just a second. We will again check 44th question, and yeah, so there is again change in the 44th question. So I was able to remember like few questions which are different. And okay, this question is repeat. Okay, so the order is changed in this particular area, right? So if you must solve previous year's question paper, then you can solve say 2021 and 2019 as an addition, and just make sure you are only checking the additional questions or the questions which are different. Mostly you will see the same questions. Now we will compare 2021 question paper and 2022 question paper. So most recent two exams. So let's start with the comparison. First, again, we will go to the first question. And here, GARP made some changes. Okay, so first question is same, exactly same. Second question is again same, but the write-up changed. Okay, just see here. The way question is drafted, the text of the question they changed. Rest of the thing is very same, like the information is same and everything is same. Options are same, but you will see like the question, if you read the question, the setup of the question changed. Okay, so there is no difference. Again, if you want, like you can solve like two different like previous year and current year's question paper practice papers, so that you get the idea of how the same question can be asked with a different language or different setup. Okay, now here you will see like there is complete change in question setup, but the information given is the same and options are exactly same. Take this. Options are exactly same, right? But question setup changed. If we compare fourth question, then fourth question is completely different. Then again, fifth question is the exactly same. So peer incorporation and so on, like that. And then sixth question is again exactly same. Seventh question is exactly same. Eighth question exactly same. And I can keep, and we can go on like this, and you will see same questions only. So what we will do, again, we will randomize it. Okay, so let's randomize it. It is 36th question, and now this is 32nd question, 36th question. Like coincidentally, this is same. Again, in 2021 and 2022, there is change in 3-4 questions. So you can just make sure like you see those different questions. So what happened here again? So GARP incorporated in 2022, GARP incorporated all new questions concepts. So this particular practice test is very important one. So 2022 is most important. If you want to skip previous year's practice paper, you can. So there is no big problem in that. Okay, so you don't have to worry about you are losing out on very big thing. So these questions which are different in both the practice papers are not very different question papers, questions. These questions are already available here and there. So these are similar questions which you are practicing in any mock test. So you don't have to worry about it. Again, so 41st question is exactly, I guess it is exactly same, and so on. Let's compare this 61st question, 70th question, and we have 70th question. Again, there is a difference in 70th. So 70, this question is same. See, 71, 71, and again this question is also same. Okay, so these are new questions. Previously, there was no such question on time series in GARPS curriculum or GARPS practice paper, right? So now let's understand, like we will summarize our points, and I will also give you the insight of GARPS practice papers importance. So GARPS practice papers are closest in difficulty level, are closest to actual exam. So if you want to know what is the difficulty level of the actual exam, so these are the practice papers which are very close to actual exam. If you compare my mock test or Falconer Defense mock test, so Falconer Defense mock tests are slightly difficult because we tend to draft difficult questions just to make sure students are well prepared. Okay, but GARPS practice papers are in line. This is one thing. Second thing about the GARPS practice paper is in structure, in the questions proportion, it is not similar to actual exam. In actual exam, considering the recent trends, you are getting like approximately 70 to 80 theory questions and 20 to 30 numerical questions. On the other hand, if you consider this GARPs practice paper, majority questions are numerical questions. So I'm not blaming GARP here, because see, drafting theory questions, a good quality theory questions is really difficult, and that's why GARP is providing you the numerical like practice paper, which is very numerical in nature. And this is not only applicable for the GARPs practice paper. This is applicable for all the practice papers. Okay, so we designed one practice paper which is 70% theory and 30% numerical, just to make sure you get the proper impression of exam and you are able to understand how to handle this particular scenario where you have 70% theory questions and 30% numerical questions, right? So, but still, the GARPs practice papers are really good. You make sure that you solve these practice papers, right? So this is again. Now solving how many practice paper you should be solving. So my recommendation is, first, 2022 is must. 2021, 2020 are more or less 99% same. So one 2021 or 2020, either of these, and one 2019. So three practice papers you should solve, or at least check three practice papers. So make sure you solve 2022 as if you're solving actual exam, and just review 2021 and 2019 practice papers to ensure whatever you are doing, like you're not missing on any additional questions compared to any other students. So that's all about this particular guidance or the information relating to these two important questions. So thank you for listening. See you in the next video. Bye bye.